What's up, everybody? Zombie Apple back again. Last night, finally got to level 40 again. Got all kinds of stuff worked out in the storyline. Well, not really. Not too much anyway. Gonna try to do some summoner questing today. Hopefully I can get that done. Alright, well, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and accept his quest. That way I'll know where to go when the time comes again, and I already have this there waiting on me. Appears to be in deep thought. Oh, about what, Alpha Node? Something troubles me about that wonderful knot's account. Wounded. The wounded knot. He claims he failed chasing a figure in the darkness that he saw outside the eastern gate. But the main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since we've arrived in Whiteprim Front, I've seen no travelers arrive by the eastern gate. Moreover, he said he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply the Inquisitor came from the northeastern gate, not south. But it cannot be so. That way lies naught but a deep chasm. Assuming Sir Jolot is not misremembering, the Inquisitor's behavior that night makes absolutely no sense, at least to me. Mayhap reacting to his steps will shed light on them his mystery. Maybe. What was he doing? That Inquisitor, I'm telling you, he's a crazy fellow. Does all kinds of dastardly shit. Alright. To New Gridania to get some summoner questing done. I'm gonna get some extra luck going on. Brighten things up a little bit. Maybe I'll be able to get Garuda today. That would be a treat. Even though I haven't faced him in the story yet. I know I have to go to Old Gridania. So I'll go ahead and head that direction. I love Gridania. All the way down to the music. This place is great. I know it's around here somewhere. That's it. Okay. Let's hope the best for Garuda. I'm ready for a new summon. It'd be awesome. The thing I like best about most of these is the fact that you don't have to wait on a party. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go ahead and get a summon out now. I have it ready. Mitra wishes to share with you the results of her investigation. Trabant. Oh, nice. How fared you with your training, Tonberry? For my part, I had some success in uncovering the identity of our mystery attacker. We knew that our assailant was capable of summoning Ifrit Iji, so I pursued the records of the past expeditions for those who claimed to have triumphed against the Lord of Inferno. These victorious primal hunters were 8 names listed as present, whereabouts unknown. After eliminating unlikely candidates based on race and gender, I was left with but a single name. Tristan? Tristan? Assuming the records are accurate, this hire was once registered as a soldier in the Immortal Flames. As to how the man came by his skills as a summoner, or why he sought to kill us, however, I remain woefully ignorant. Nevertheless, I have witnessed him use the art of summoning for casual brutality, and that I cannot countenance. This power should never be employed for the sake of tyranny or personal gain. It was meant to oppose such evils. It is our responsibility to bring this Tristan to justice. Should we stand idle to his reprehensible actions, could very well stain the good name of future summoners who have yet to answer to their calling. The art itself could be outlawed, the very mention of it taboo. Now, through my inquiries, I was able to determine that a war comrade from Tristan's days in the military resides in Little Almaguio. I ask that you pay a visit to the former soldier and learn what he knows of our Calsville. Will do, will do. Hopefully there's not any torturous dialogue there. That can be a problem at times. I think I might possibly be able to just teleport there. Yes. Thank goodness. Thank the promos. And he's close by. Convenient. Well, seems like Tristan was telling tall tales after all. He said I could expect some primal addled Assad to show up and start asking questions. Why don't you stay here and play with some friends of mine? I have a message to deliver. He's all yours, ladies. What? It's a trap. Now back to Old Gridania. Too bad you can't just teleport there. What's up, William? Glad to see you could make it. Getting some summoner questing done. I wish I worked at home. That would be amazing. No, I'll work a labor job. Maybe one day I could get good enough fan base or friend base or just gamer base and I can work at home, but that will be a long time from now. Wouldn't that be the dream? Yeah, I work a second shift job. Unfortunately, it's the weirdest streaming hours. Have to do it between 12 and 2 o'clock, then at night after 11. Sounds awesome, William. Sounds awesome. And you were set up upon? Fiend is a step ahead of us. I'd wager 10 years of big sought findings that Tristan warned us his old allies long before you set foot in the settlement. They thought you one of the tempered, a mortal enthralled to Primal's will. In addition to being ruthless, it appears that our opponent is highly intelligent and not quite deranged as I first assumed. Such a level of planning hints at the existence of some greater scheme. But that is still all we know. For the moment we must be content with the knowledge that he perceives us as a threat and is aware of our efforts to track him. Speaking of which, you did exceedingly well to survive the trap into which I blindingly sent you. I must apologize for my carelessness. I will not underestimate this man again. On a happier note, however, my efforts to decipher the elegant text proceed apace. Here, you must read this. With your skills already tried and tested against the edgy, you should have little difficulty in mastering a secondary summoning technique such as this. Let us put this day's disaster behind us and focus on the wonders that lie ahead. Deals unexpected damage to the potency of 30 to targets and all targets nearby. Cool. Not what I expected. Damn, that'd be a good one to get. To use it or to not use it? I like the convenience of my L2 square, but I think this might be better. I'll just have to teleport a little bit longer. If only I could use it now. I wonder if this is Garuda now, or is it still Carbuncle? Still Carbuncle. So, it lied to me. No new summon, just a new spell. Back to White Brim. Coritha's. Where is the closest area? Camp Dragonhead. Should have just went through the... I think I will. I'm just screwing up the other way anyway. Jump on that chocobo and hit it. And then try to go in the right direction. Saw all kinds of new footage for Stormblood today, and it looks amazing. Literally, just saying, after this video stream, or now, and just come back, it doesn't matter, because I'm just traveling back to where I was. Literally, it's worth a watch. Go watch the 6 minutes of Stormblood, or there's 11 minutes of the first dungeon on IGN. All kinds of stuff dropped today on Stormblood, and it looks amazing. Again, worth watching. Go watch it now, come back, wait till after the stream and watch it. Doesn't matter. Definitely worth it though. A lot of cool shit dropped. It's actually I'm torn between whether I want to play Heavensward or Stormblood. I haven't heard the best reception on Heavensward. I'm thinking I'm still gonna play it though. I actually got a comment on one of the videos last night saying that it was worth playing. Some nostalgic moments in there, so very tempted to play it still. Would really like to capture that story, if anything. But also, I'm thinking about playing Stormblood, but I thought about doing one part of the stream during the day before work, and then one of the other parts of the stream after work, making one of my characters, my summoner here, the main, and then a secondary character, a red mage, to play through the Stormblood era. I'm thinking that's how I'm going to do it, and then I'll have my time set up to, in the evenings before work is when I'll actually do the Heavensward missions with my summoner. And then after work I'll do my older game title. Now I'm on 3, eventually by that time I'm sure I'll be on 4, and then I'll do Stormblood right after. So it'll be like 3 different games, when really it's all Final Fantasy, but it'll be like 3 different games. Make the streaming a little bit more interesting, perhaps. Do I go down there? That looks like death. Oh shit, you can go down there. Oh shit. That was close. Wow. Oh, don't need to do that again. I'm sure it would have helped if I'd have got off of this. Well, let's get it done. Probably a fight. I'm prepared for it. What is this beast? Just little balls of rock. See those jets go. Really excited about that red mage. I bet it plays out amazing in this game. Because I've noticed one thing about this. The black mage seems to be a decent character, but he pulls a lot of aggro and they don't necessarily have all the defense to back him up. And I think the red mage would have the physical attack and defense to back him up. Oh shit, a dead body. The Inquisitor. So, who's the Inquisitor posing as the Inquisitor? Oh shit, the plot is getting deep. Maybe Dragon King. It would only make sense at this point. Maybe it's like the older Final Fantasy games, and maybe it's Garuda disguised as a person. Theories, speculation station building up in my head. Don't tell me I just ran into a dead end. Son of a bitch. I did. That was close. No! When I saw this person standing here, I should have known. Alpha node. We got shit hitting the fan, bro. You found something, didn't you? Well, don't keep me waiting in suspense. Let's see it. There you go, bro. Given the contents of this Inacle, I believe you have just made the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor Gillian. Newly come to Corthas and murdered on the day of his arrival. Yes, it would have been a simple thing to assume his identity, for even if he were to behave oddly, who would dare question the wisdom of a papal appointment? Indeed. Still, while this is incontrovertible, blah 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 blah, incontrovertible, can't talk, proof of the Inquisitor was an impostor, we have yet to discern the true identity of why he has decided to oppose us. We must proceed quickly, Tonberry, before he learns the deception has been discovered. Give me those boarskin duck bills. I feel like I've had a million pair of these things. Alpha node, man. You don't have nothing for me. I'm determined to find his true identity as well. Since Lord Gilmont has already turned against us, I fear that all the encyclical alone will not serve to convince him of our claims, but what might persuade a man so quick to disregard his own endorsements of 2 Holland houses? The cook did say that the Lord listened and respects the opinions of his knots. If a certain knot were to provide testimony that supports our claim, yes, mayhap that this is the only way left of us to confront Sir Jolent with the evidence that you discovered and see it help him recall the truth that knot. As a man of faith, he may find it difficult to cope with such horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything within our power to secure the enterprise. Shit's going crazy. Although, I hate to just say this, but if they found the true Inquisitor's body, bear with me here, why wouldn't they tell anybody here first instead of keeping it a secret amongst themselves? It seems like that would only make things worse. Oh, you have returned. Is there something else you wanted to ask? The Inquisitor is an impostor. Don't be preposterous. That could not be possibly true. He is a paragon of virtue, a dedicated servant of the Fury. You would have me believe that all is a lie. If you are so certain that your ludicrous story is true, then go speak with Sir Pernilla. She was at the eastern gate that night, and she helped the Inquisitor carry me here, but I will never speak against the man who saved my life. This investigation, so over with it. You, I do not believe I know you. Sir, pray move along and trouble me no more. Explain, lady. Are you in the habit of handing bloody documents to strangers? Why would you show me such a dreadful thing? I know not of it, not at all. What? Do you doubt my words? Away with you, slander no more. Ugh, now I have to doubt this lady. Oh shit, wrong one. Where is doubt? There we are. You know, don't you? Fury take me. I played this day would come. Prayed. When Sir Jolent gave chase, I followed close behind. He didn't fall. One of those Drevian abominations lashed out him. Damn, nearly killed him right then and there. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, straining to see the enemy. But what I came to the dark was not a beast, but a voice. He knew things about me, about my family, secrets I had never told another. He said that if I kept his confidence, Sir Jolent and I would be spared, but if I defied him, everyone I loved would suffer unimaginable horrors before they died. When at last I agreed to his terms, the man came forth. His robes marked him with an Inquisitor. Damn. But I knew him to be false. Together we carried Sir Jolent to the infirmary. On his first night in Whitebrim Front, Inquisitor Guillemine was heralded as a hero. Soon after it came to the accusations, countless men and women, good moral standing, seized Willis in possession of the Dragonkin rosaries. As I feared he was condemning the innocent to death, I wanted to confess to Lord Drillblunt, wanted to put an end to this madness, but then I would remember the Inquisitor's threats, and so I did nothing until Lord Francel was accused. Jesus, this goes on forever. Goodness. I need more coffee. Some time ago I followed the Inquisitor and found that he kept the Dragonkin rosaries in a chest southeast of Whitebrim Front, so I took several from his chest and planted them in the shipments bound in the Skyfire locks, as I hoped that they would discover and considered evidence of conspiracy against House Helenar, thus extraditing Lord Francel and casting doubt on the other recent trials. and that the entire truth, I swear, alone forgive me for not acting sooner. Damn straight you should have. And I wouldn't have had to go through all of that reading. Where is this? Another body, perhaps? Or rosaries? Oh, it's the rosaries? Maybe he'll have a better understanding this time around. Come on, you can make it. Yep. Ah, no. Well, you can make that jump, though. No respect. Why do you persist in this folly? I will not grant you access to the stone vigil. Do not make me repeat myself. Well, how about this, Holmes? I've got all kinds of evidence now. There had better be a very good explanation for why you were carrying these rosaries, and where did you find this pauble encycle? Fury, take me. The Inquisitor is a heretic? Never before have I heard such an unbelievable tale. But this evidence and your testimony could have no other explanation. I have misjudged you and your friends, Tomberry, and for that I deeply apologize. I will permit you to enter the outpost, but first I must needs beg you for assistance. Help me and my knots bring this infernal impostor to justice. Oh, you dastardly bastard, you. Making me go through all of that trouble, and then you have the nerve to ask for help. Such a bastard. Of course I'll help, you know me. That thrice damned heretic murdered countless innocents and made a mockery of our laws. Hells take him and the Deviant allies. I am told he makes a snow cloak even now, intending to pass through judgment upon another poor soul whom he has branded a heretic. If we hurry there, may he still have time to prevent further tragedy. Lend me your strength, Tomberry. Together, let us put an end to this impostor heresy once and for all. Finally. I wonder if I have to fight that big-ass wyvern again. Probably. I hope so. That'd be awesome. Am I going the right way? No. I am not. Turn your happy little felon ass around. This is where you must go. If this is a dungeon, my hope is, which I'm sure I'll be able to I hope it doesn't take too long, and I hope I can finish it, which is where I'm sure I'll be able to, but keep going straight. Sometimes these things take a while though. I have to do a little plotting real quick first. I don't understand these frog beasts. Like reptiles with fur, but the face is just all weird looking. Done. Good to have you with us, sir. When Lord Gillamont arrives, we are to confront the Inquisitor. If he refuses to go quietly, we will need to use force. Are you prepared for that eventually? But of course. Oh good, I don't have to wait on a party. Thank goodness. Something I can just get done now. Ugh. Stretch it out. Couldn't give me audio. You needn't tremble so, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace in Harlan's halls. Only the wicked. But why? Why must I die? By all that is holy, I swear to you that I have never questioned the teachings of Halon. Inquisitor, release the maid and come with us. My Lord Gillamont, what is the meaning of this interruption? You're aware that I am present conducting an interrogation, are you not? Silence, villain. I named thee heretic, murderer of the Inquisitor Guillemine, and countless innocents. You are a traitor to his guard, and your own kith and kin. Your sins are beyond measure and beyond redemption. What do you have to say about that? Ah, grave allegations indeed, but you will find your logic is flawed. How can I betray that which I owe no allegiance? No, Lord Gillamont, my conscience is quite clear, I assure you. I wonder, can you say the same? You whose hands are black with the blood of those whose only sin was to question the nation's crazed crusade. You speak to me of Asgardian innocence. Ha! All that complicit in these crimes, for all laws are Archbishop's laws. But I know you will not hear me, defended by dogma as you are. Oh shit. Dogma. If you desire retribution, Lord Gillamont, then come. Let us see as Guardian still fares against Germanian Fang and Claw. To see how it fares. My guess is he's gonna summon the Wyvern. Seen it yet. This battle seems far too easy. Not for these things. in voice clip. What strength are you gonna use to smite us? The Wyvern. Oh shit, no, this is killing me. He transformed himself. What kind of creature is this? It's getting crazy. Gonna try this new skill out. Travand. Shit, there's the Wyvern. Just gonna try to focus on guild me here. Heal! Damn it. Thank goodness I don't have to backtrack. Thank goodness. Round 2. Oh shit. Get top down first. I'm actually gonna summon Ifrit this time. Taunton died last time. He has better defense, that's nice. I feel like Ifrit's gonna come in though with that better attack. Okay, let's do it. I think I got it. I'm gonna skip through all this dialogue. I don't feel like reading it a second time around. It's gonna take forever if I do. If you somehow missed that, just rewind it a little bit. It's there. Here we go. Yeah, skip the cutscene. Let's take care of this bastard. Target him. Get him up all the good shit. Make him tested. Use the new ability. Ruin Nakamoto. Hit that poison again. Using his skills. So quickly, so much magic. Use one. 2. Ruin Nakamoto. Take care of his backup. Dodge their attacks. To stay targeted. So close to my head. Along with the panicky kill. Heal. What are you doing? Oh, shit. Shit is going down, son. Not playing around. Come on. Oh shit. that shit. I'm gonna take out the Wyvern this time. Last time I ignored it. Big mistake. 2 heavy hitters on the field is not too great to have around. So I think if I take out the Wyvern, that'll really help out a lot. As long as I try to ignore Guillotine the best I can and avoid pulling too much aggro, keep E3 alive, should be okay. Get the hell out of there! Ah, shit! Target killed me! What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Come on. Son of a bitch. Heal. Heal, Tomberry Disciple. He's almost dead. Oh, he's dead. Okay, now we gotta worry about the Wyvern. Whew. He's one down. I'm not so worried about the Wyvern as much. I can take the attack. Ah, I didn't have to. Killed him. Last little one. Worm Hound. Oh yes. Had me going crazy there. Oh, huzzah, huzzah. My glamour's dispelled. Your plans lie in ruin, heretic. Choose your words wisely, for they will be your last. Oh, that was one hell of a battle. You may not recall the many Asgardians I have sentenced, but the families of the dead will never forget. Blood has been repaid with blood, and for that I am content. My only regret is that you yet live. But your end is nigh, foreigner. The dragons within the stone vigil will rend you asunder, and when you are dead, Whiterumfront shall fall. Much like he is there. Defiant to the last, leave the body for the crows. His ilk deserves not better. It's pretty crazy, intense as fuck. Tonberry, I must apologize for the involving of you in this sword business. You should have never been asked to intervene in Asgardian affairs of state. Rest assured, I have not forgotten the matter which first brought you into our midst. It's time that you were reunited with your airship. But this is not the place to discuss such matters. Pray visit me at Whiterumfront and bring your associates. Will do, friend. Long, long, long have I waited for this moment. No kidding. Long time. Did loads of twisting to get here. All the bridges are changed. Did that in a pretty timely manner. It's crazy that there's a card battle out here. Who just has a deck of cards in the middle of nowhere outside of a dungeon? It's dedication right there. Pure dedication. thought I would have got more experience at all this though. Like this right here, just just looking at it says in all the words it needs to. It's like a quarter of the way there, maybe a little over a quarter, like a third. I expected at least half. Where have you been, Tonberry? False Inquisitor has been slain, has he? Yes, well, his was a tale always like to end in bloodshed. Though you have overcome the latest in a long run of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you not to reveal your victory just yet. We can celebrate once we have secured the Enterprise. Okay, that's a little bit better. And let me guess, 41. Yes. Ah, now what is there to do? What do you got? I'll undertake some guild levies. While mid-adventure, might interest you in a guild levy such in sincerest apologies, thus presumptions of to me to assume you were an adventurer. I mean, how could I possibly know at a glance? That said, on off chance, are you an adventurer? What do you want me to do? We can dismember it for you wholesale. The surge in traffic to Whitebrim Front is drawing beastkin and demons who then fight over the closest morsels, slowing food, categorized demand and raise on the pain of load of mutiny, good being sold, virtually crawls. I'll do it. Why not? I need the experience. We ask only that you do your part to cull dangerous beasts in the region. I do not think incapable task of such be one. Whatever. I got you, homie. Oh, treasure. Yes. Wooden road. Doesn't sound very comfortable. Just attacking me. Got me anyway. That's what it is. Once I overdo it in a place like this, it seems a bit cold for an ogre. Back off. I actually haven't done them as much as I could, but thanks for telling me that, Fusion. I'll definitely jump on that right after this. I've been doing them the last few days. The daily quest, that is. Or, things in the duty ponder. course your little bro will come over here. Oh shit, I need to heal. Ah! Heal! Damn it. Yeah, I'll remember that definitely next time. Wasn't looking at my health bar. At least it wasn't the boss again. Although, then I could just, you know, go back to it that way instead of having to go through this mess. Come on. Okay, travel back. Why can't this crystal just be a little bit closer? I love the travel in this game. There's a lot of MMOs that I've played where it's really bad, and at least this isn't like a WoW where you gotta go find your body. Oh, I can't tell you, back in the day, I used to give up. I had one person just sitting in purgatory. Never will I ever get that character back, nor will I ever try to. It's cool. I like the fact, you know, it would be cool to be on the same server as some of the viewers, but it doesn't really make it bad for me, honestly. There's times where help would be cool, but at the same time, I'm not really looking for special help. Though I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. I've been tempted when Stormblood comes along, like I was saying earlier in the stream, that I'm gonna be doing 2 separate playthroughs when Stormblood does release. I'm gonna do a red mage on Stormblood, and then I'm gonna keep going through Tonberry Disciple here on Heavensward, and then eventually make his way up to Stormblood as well. I'm gonna rock a red mage during Stormblood. Then I may make a new character on a new server. Not too sure yet though. I don't have anything tying me down to this place to just make all my characters here, so we'll see how that goes. Actually, while I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and go into the duty finder and try to get one of these dailies started. Hopefully it doesn't take a really long time. There we go. want to. No, 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 no. Do not need the choker button. Though I could have got a summon out after this. I don't like to think of it as boring, really, to be honest with you. I'll play only for the story. The only reason I'm doing even these little simple things right here is literally for experience. I mean, for grinding. And playing with a lot of people can definitely take away from the story. This way I'm doing nothing but getting complete absorption of story. The only thing that does suck with playing alone on a server like this is getting stuck in waiting times for a dungeon. That's the biggest shitty part. Where's the Goother at? I wonder. Not too bad to not have the summon out. Going slow. Get you freed out now. Oh, believe me, around my area, I don't have any friends who play Fusion, so I envy you in that way. A lot of my friends around my area just either don't see the point in paying for an MMO, which it has its little faults in my opinion as well. I wish you didn't have to pay for a game, then pay to play the game, and then pay, in my case, PlayStation, pay for a service to play that game again. So I literally have to pay for PlayStation, buy the game for Final Fantasy, and then pay the fee to play that as well, so that can be rather irritating, just to say the least, but it is what it is. I'm dedicated to Final Fantasy. I wouldn't do it if I wasn't. It's the whole point of this channel, though, was because I knew I was going into this game playing alone, and it would be cool to have people to talk to about all Final Fantasy. Plus, I'm used to playing these games alone. After all, I've been playing Final Fantasy for years, and you know, notoriously known for being single-player games. So I'm basically used to it all. Number 30 on that waiting list. What kind of random quest can be done around here? Onyx. Ooh, new Grimoire. Worth it. Definitely worth it. Where have you been? Concerned for a comrade who has taken a tumble off the snow-covered cliff. Well, where the hell has that guy been? You're that Tomberry, aren't you? I'm the man. Well met. Well met. Give us a hand. One of these dragoons has fallen clean over the cliff. He lives, praise the Fury. We could tell that much on the top. A brother knot stayed behind the cliff and awaits the coil of rope. See here? Can you keep the rope and deliver it thither? I can deliver the rope. For that grimoire, I can do a lot of things. Rope. No twisting that vertical this time. There we go. Are you fucking serious? Oh, I gotta go out the other gate. That was one big asshole. Most of the people I met play with. I met online. Met people online. I really don't try to conversate with much people on here. I would rather talk to the people on YouTube. What do you want? You bring the rope to rescue my troll, whatever. Yeah. But with our coils tied end to end, it may just be long enough. Throw it in down to him. The fury help us, it will not fail. The wind blows, if it is reach it again. What are we to do to jump down with it? Don't gotta ask me twice. So you jumped down a cliff on purpose? Yes. Yes, I did. I can certainly respect that. Well, thank you. You're a man with a plan. Not really, I death jump at least once a day. Do you have a plan, don't you? I brought some rope. Rope? How ends, huh? This rope will hang straight with the weight of a man upon it. So we shall both climb back over the purpose. Let's go, friend. Simple enough plan. And well tested. I fear it'll take me a while to complete the climb. I hope you don't mind the wait. How do I get out of here now? Jump further down. That's one way to do it. Ah, see, that's where we differ, Fusion. I do not play games like Overwatch. Not much of a shooter type of person. And since I've started the Tonberry Disciple quest here and on the other Final Fantasy series, I have actually only been playing Final Fantasy. And that's for about 2 months now. Only Final Fantasy. It's actually started a little bit before the streams. Streaming's just kind of what brought me to want to get a little group together while I do this. It just kind of got a little lonely, I guess. I don't know how to put it. I was just enjoying so much story and nobody to share it with, nobody to talk about, nobody to hear their opinions. I beat top 0 in 15 and I was just left like, ugh, now what? So I turned to YouTube, started streaming. Was he the infirmi will be relieved to hear of it? Always short on something they are. Isgard scolds us for being ventures for too many things, but I say Sodom. They send reinforcements and threaten to denounce any knight who asks them. The way I see it, A good venture is worth more than their words. Give me that grimoire. Worth it. That is not the new grimoire. Oh shit, I gotta be level 41, don't I? Damn it! Everything's at 41. This was your first MMOA Fusion? Glad to see you found one that you can enjoy. Glad it was Final Fantasy. I understand though. Most of my friends in the real life, they're into the first-person shooters. If not first-person shooters, they like other multiplayer style games. And if they're not doing that, they are sole TV streamers and not gamers whatsoever. So completely understand where you would come from being the whole first-person shooter type person. Me on the other hand, I prefer a little bit of fantasy and story background. Strikes you as a man with a sizable chip on your shoulder, and such men are often ready to spend handsomely. An adventure? How would you like to assist a dragon slayer? I put a bolt through a dragon while manning in the basilisk overlooking the gorges. I saw its death doors and then it plunged. But nobody will believe me. I had not the time to collect a trophy before I was relieved, and they will not credit what they do not see. The carcass is out there in the bottom of the gorge, but just waiting to be claimed. I hear you can find anything. I need a dragon bone to show the others. Dragon bone in the gorge. I don't see how that would be proof. Dragon bone. Whatevs, my friend. I shall go retrieve your dragon bone. Dylan's brought. No, Stormblood has not released yet. There are loads of videos within YouTube that you can watch. I do thank you for stopping in on this stream though. This is sadly just your classic noob playing through Final Fantasy XIV. Well, if you take a look at my channel, I play through all Final Fantasy games. 14 just so happens to be one of the few that I'm on now. There's the destination. But Dylan, I do again thank you for stopping in and watching. That's awesome. My guess is it's not dead. I was wrong. Completely dead still. Maybe people will believe his fable. Gosh, number 4 on the duty finder, but I have no time to wait for this, sadly. I have to do it later tonight. Here in about 5 to 10 minutes I'll have to jump off here and get ready for work. Sadly. Did you get my dragon bone? That was my first dragon, you know? It's special. Yes, yes, dragon bone. Who's spinning yarns now, huh? By the fury. Baron Got, the Dragon Slayer, blessed with the eyes alone. I have dreamed of this. Do you realize that I shall be commended by the Archbishop himself? Good for you, man. Good for you. A little over halfway there. I think this would be a decent stopping spot. gonna go ahead and just keep myself right here in the center of these stairs so I can decide what I want to do later. But for now, I'm gonna jump off here, everybody. I thank you all for watching. Fusion, it has been great talking with you. Dylan, again, thanks for commenting and stopping in again. And William, it's always great having you around, man. Thanks for watching. Even if it's on your break, you watching whenever you can, that's what's cool and important. Hopefully you can catch the streams later on. I always conveniently put them in playlist on the channel for everybody so they can watch them in chronological order. Literally, you can watch Tonberry Disciple here be created and go all the way up until the point we are now, beginning to this point. But everybody, I gotta get ready for work. Hopefully, if you haven't subscribed, you will now. When we get to 100 subscribers, we will have the Cloud plushie prize giveaway, and if you want to see that, Cloud, there's a nice little video. I'll drop the thumbnail here, and there's another video of the reveal on the channel, so be sure to check that out. But I've got to get ready for work, everybody. Understand completely, Fusion. We're all busy from time to time. That's just the life of an adult, and if even people watching that aren't adults still understand being busy, we just don't have the time we all wish we had. But for now, this is Tonberry Disciple, everybody, and I'm out of here. I hope you take it easy, and if you have work as well, I hope it goes swift, and I hope it's just as amazing as it can possibly be. Tonberry Disciple, I'm out of here, everybody.